Jesus, keep me near the cross. There's a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountain. In the cross, in the cross, be my glory ever, till my wretched soul shall find rest beyond the river. In the cross. Like folks don't know what that means. Yes, I know a lot of folks don't know what that means. You got to be from the South to understand them lyrics. Now I take that back. Folks up north know what them lyrics is too. People up there in the Northeast know, because the people in the Northeast are from the South. They ain't forgot about their roots. Who am I talking about? All the way from over there to all the way from over here. Okay? So, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When I'm trotting down, I go to the hymns. Now, folks who ain't from the South, they don't have any Southern roots. They may not necessarily understand it. They may respect it, but not understand it. Some may not have any respect, and they would be like, oh, she's a Christian, but they need to know that in this type of work, you understand, we incorporate those things, those hymns, the Bible, we incorporate all of this in here because it moves mountains. People need to understand that. It moves mountains. Now, if you from here, down here, where I'm talking about down here, these southern portion, you can understand that sometimes you got to moan, hello, because the devil don't know what you're saying when you're moaning. Once again, these hymns will move mountains. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I can just feel people when they're dealing with problems and they've just gotten to a point where they are almost about to give up, and it weighs down on my spirit. Can I get an amen? I know it sounds like we going to church, but sometimes we got to take it to the Lord in the prayer. Hello? Yes, sometimes you got to do that. And you got the cross on your back. And you bearing the weight of the world. Okay? I try not to make, other folks' problem my problem. But sometimes, I just feel for people. You understand? I really do. So hello, Paul. Hello, Chris. Thank you for moderating and thank you for the love. Hey, Brown Sugar. Hey, DB. Hello, Ashley. Hey, Simply Keela. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Brown Sugar. Hey, Allie Di. Hello, Stephanie. Hey, Mary's World. How are you doing today? Oh, Mary says, oh my God, this was my mother's favorite song. Tears flow automatically. Oh, my mom too. My mom too. I can relate, Mary. She would always be listening to that song. She couldn't sing it well for nothing, but she sure enough was listening to it. And sometimes, I find myself there. You understand? I really do. Thank you, Tank. Tank, we go back in them days where we would, you remember them days we'd be hearing it on the radio just before we go to church. And then when you go to church, they be singing it too. Them old folks. You understand? I remember those days. Oh, Lord. Whew. I remember them deacons and stuff bowing down. They get on their knees at the bench and they'll have their Bibles in their hands and they'll say, must Jesus bear the cross alone and all the world go free? And then them sisters will come in. Oh, I don't know the words to it, but I remember them singing it. And if you say don't even bother with hoodoo if you don't want to understand that the church goes hand in hand. Hello, I say all the time, I'm on my way from I reminds me of Auntie. I'm out. I get away from that church and had to go back, get away from that church, go back because it's a part of our culture. Okay, so the only way you're gonna relate to something like this, you got to been born in it. You know what I'm saying? And even folks who up north, up in New York, folks up in Michigan and all, they can relate to this because they have southern roots. Massachusetts and who am I? Pennsylvania people. We migrated up there and everything, but we like they say, you could take the a woman out the church, but you can't take the church out the woman. You just can't. Ashley said, Church of God in Christ, folks. Hello. Hey, undead goddess, how you doing? Oh, Mary, why you say thanks for taking the wrench? I didn't take the wrench from you. You still got that wrench. It's on the other channel, though, Mary. You still got that wrench. It's on that other channel. I ain't gonna take that wrench from you. You gonna keep that wrench, baby. I know you can do it because you strong. Hello, Stephanie White. I want to make sure. Hello, living water. We need the living water right now. Ooh, Mary, you can do it. You done weather many storms. Mary said, girl, I am scared of them people. I know they're very violent because they fear. They have fear in their hearts. They fear change. They don't know where they're going. We don't know where we're going right now. So many changes and so many portals opening up, so many different events. You understand it? And I've been listening to Lisa's channel, and some of the reports Lisa is giving us is definitely letting me know that there's something that's getting ready to happen that ain't nobody gonna be able to fathom. She was talking about the heat. Temperatures is killing so many people out in Japan. Has said that this heat wave is to continue all the way up until September, and unfortunately, it's going to get hotter year by year. It's going to come a time where snow will be something of the past. People will watch TV just to see what snow used to look like. TV and social media will show you what snow used to look like. It will be no snow in these up and coming years, and the Arctic may just melt. It just may be all water by next year. Ain't much life in the snow in the Antarctic unless they can come up with something fairly fast, some type of technology to save the Arctic. That means the loss of a lot of wildlife there, like your polar bears and seals and all of those things that are that their lives depend on those climates. So it's going to be a time where the seas will begin to boil hot. Y'all hear my bird over here? Just my oracle bird just bagging up everything I said. Oh, Mary. Mary, are you for real? So I see what's happening, Mary. Mary said, no, really, a lot of them have been blocked. So they are intimidating you. I don't want to block them on your channel. Mm. Living Water says global warming. Excuse me. Yes, that's what they're saying, global warming. But I think it's something a little bit more serious than that. I think, like they say, we have far more suns than they are reporting. Like I say, this NASA, this organization, this corporation is underreporting exactly what is really going on in the abyss that we call what, outer space. Everything is being underreported, and you need your own. To tell you the truth, you need your own telescopes, especially for you astrologists out there. You know, and I know a lot of astrologists do have their own telescopes and stuff like that, because this is written in the skies what's getting ready to go down right now. Like I keep telling people, the God that we have known is being dethroned. There's a new God in office. Hello. Hello. And so, he's here to judge the quick and the dead. Y'all better get in that Bible and read Revelations. Hey, spiritual offset, how are you? Okay, so our president is just a puppet. A puppet, says Undead. Y'all, I'm telling you, you don't want to be down south right now, because we ain't getting no relief from the heat. And let me tell you, I cannot stress enough these thermometers and barometers and all of these different meters cannot measure this type of heat. It cannot be measured, okay? They need a new apparatus to measure this type of heat, new terminology for this type of heat. Hello? They need it. Science is being baffled by this heat. In some places, the actual asphalt in the street is melting. Your walls are popping. Wood on the floor is starting to warp from the heat. Insects and animals are trying to take refuge, you understand, in different places around your home and cool off and shit. Rats, mice, lizards, frogs, all type, toads, you name it. They on their way over. And they want to cool off. Mary said the vegetables in most grocery stores are withered up and they are asking high prices for them. That's the scary part, Mary. Mary is telling the truth. That's what's so scary. Like I was telling y'all, I said, and I'm not trying to I'm not here to make you scared, y'all. I'm just telling you, we got to get prepared. We need to be making preparation. I was in the store, and when I saw avocados go up to $1.50, I almost passed out. I'm like, whoa, one avocado, $1.50? Look, come on now, $1 was already too much. I'm noticing that squash, I don't see an abundance of squash. And like I was telling y'all, farmers are going bankrupt. Y'all need to check Lisa's channel out. Lisa's channel got more news than CNN. CNN ain't got no news. CNN is underreporting things. CNN can only report what the government would allow them to report. Everybody acted dumb on CNN, like they don't know anything about anything. Ain't that something? I was looking at her Elisa's channel today, how they were like rounded there in Mississippi. They're just rounding up foreign workers and Mexicans and stuff like that, rounding them up and arresting them and everything, as they get more and more desperate to find a solution for this madness that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So now that's another problem because wherever this place is, we depending on what they were actually, whatever service they were rendering, that's going to be another problem in that department. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just going to be honest. You can't grow nothing. You can't hardly grow nothing down in these southern states. Ain't nothing but just unimaginable heat, flood, and drought. Flood and drought. You can't grow anything under those circumstances. We would need a greenhouse. Greenhouse, and the water got to come up from the wells, y'all. Because what it boils down to is going to the grocery stores and probably paying almost, what, $5 for one banana. Look up Venezuela. This can start food shortages, y'all. Hello, Layama. How you doing? Hey, Lalith. How you doing? Hey, Jordan. Jordan says CNN is corporate media. Government doesn't run CNN or MSNBC or Fox. Corporations do. You know what? Corporations is the government. The corporations is the government. The corporations have taken over everything. The corporations are the globalists. They're the elitists. They are who runs the show. Folks in government ain't nothing but puppets. That's it. Undead said, and they spray our fresh produce with plastic or wax spray to have it last longer, which is unnatural and wrong. And yeah. You get that apple wax so pretty, you be like thinking it's artificial. Look at that pretty apple. But now you got to sit down and eat that wax. You don't even know what's inside of it. And with all the pesticides that it takes to grow it and all of the genetic altering that it takes, you know what I'm saying? By the time they get through with that, think about it. We're all hybrids. Nothing natural about us. Our bodies had to adjust to being hybrid. Honestly. Come out the original humans. It's definitely not us. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's why these babies coming straight out the wombs and stuff right here operating Androids and iPhones. Don't be surprised if a 6-month-old baby asks you to purchase it an iPhone. This is real. I know it sounds far-fetched and creepy, but it's coming. It's like they got this built-in technology in these babies that's coming out of the womb. Spiritual says that Whole Foods is a good place to shop. They are expensive but worth it, but they still got them GMOs and Monsantos. You can't get away from it. The only way to get away from it is to go to another country. A country that bans GMOs. Hello? But thanks for the suggestion. It may be better. It may be like one of our last alternatives. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, with the GMO foods and artificial foods, it's so fucking cheap because it's not real. But when you go to these places like Whole Foods and stuff, you pay more because you're in actuality getting the most realist, you know, just like people who like beef. You get beef out of a regular store. You understand it? It can be bad for you. It can be bad for you, you know, when you're getting that beef and stuff. But when you go into Whole Foods, more than likely you're getting beef that's like from grass-fed cows that were not inoculated with steroids and stuff. It was just born a week ago, and this week, you know what I'm saying, is feeding a corporation of people. We don't really need that, but that's why we so big and healthy around here. We all pumped up with steroids, you know? I'm reading, y'all. Hey, Kim. That's good. Kim said, thank God I live near farms. I go there and buy my stuff. Girl, where them farms at so we can all raid that place, girl? Where is it? That's just like, okay, so now I go to the Whole Foods today. They got me a little small package of ground beef. It's 9.99. I'm like, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. Because see, most poor people, and I'm not calling myself poor people, but think about it. The majority of the population cannot afford to feed an entire family a small, tiny pack of ground beef for 9.99. You sit up here, you got 4, 5 children. So you're forced to have to eat these GMOs. You have no choice. That's why I said, thank God, I'm only responsible for feeding myself. I could not imagine in this economy having to feed children, make sure they're healthy, having to go to a Whole Food store. I also like a gallon of milk in the Whole Food store. It tastes so much different than the milk in the store. The milk in the store tastes like water. Well, the milk in the regular stores tastes like water, but the milk at the Whole Food store reminds me of the milk I used to drink when I was a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the real stuff at, as real as it can get. Jordan said our president is a puppet for Israel. It isn't even hidden like it used to be. Damn. Mm, 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 mm. Do we have a president? You know what I'm saying? Do we have a president, or do we have a real estate agent in office? I mean, like for real. Let's talk. Let's talk. It's with this country. It's just like seriously, I do believe eventually anybody can be a president. Now, if they tell me that it's a 7-year-old that's going to be our president, that's running for office pretty soon, you know what? I'm not going to even be shocked. I won't be shocked. I'm just going to laugh and say, I tried to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can be president, honestly. You understand? It's coming. What you say? Buy 10 crowns for 2 sweet papers, 10 for 10. What in the world are you talking about, Kim? Girl, what does that mean? I believe you, Jordan. I do believe our presidents are selected by foreign powers. So they aren't presidents. They are masks for the real people. Yes, I be telling folks you need to watch the Wizard of Oz. Watch the Wizard of Oz, because hey, look, that right there, that movie, it decodes so many things that we call mysteries just watching that movie. Y'all saw who was running that place. There you go. Amy, how you doing? Presidents are pre-elected. They already know who's going to win, of course. And then all these masses of people are going to the polls and stuff. I just call it exercise. That's what that is. And y'all know mama don't like to exercise. So y'all know I don't be going no polls. I ain't going no polls wasting my time. It's just a waste of time. Just to make the people feel like they matter. Oh, I'm in a country and I just voted. I really matter. No, you don't. You don't matter. I hate to say it. I ain't trying to bust nobody's bubble, but we're living in a corporation, not a country. Okay? Thank you, baby. We're not citizens. We're consumers. That's what they call us. Americans are consumers. That's it. Living Water said, Mom, I never voted. Well, you, baby, you didn't miss out on nothing. Okay, you ain't missed out on nothing. Hey, D, how you doing? The Wizard of Oz can replace the Bible when it comes to what's true, says Mary. I'm doing fine, Lace. How are you doing? I'm just up here just ranting and moaning, honey, in the spirit, girl, as I just look at all of the things just that's going on around me. It's a breakdown in society. That's why I said culture is so important, because when things just start going bad, people always went and consulted with the spirits, consulted with tradition and culture, and that made things feel better. That made the society feel better. I'm sorry, but here now, there's nothing to lift you up. I know what y'all gonna say. They go to the church. That's where they get they lift up at. And but even the people in the church, as they bring their tithes and offerings, they still go home to places where they ain't got no lights, they ain't got no air conditioning. You understand? Public transportation ain't got no cars to ride around in. Cars all bent up and out of shape. You understand what I'm saying? And they praying to the Lord as they ride down the road, that they don't be, stalled on the side of the road and everything. It's a lot of hopelessness going on. So you might not necessarily see it, you know what I'm saying, in society, as far as in corporations and stuff. You may still see people shopping around, you understand, using credit cards, borrowing money to buy this and to buy that. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at is this right here. When you listen to the stories of the people, you realize that something is wrong. Things are falling apart. Does that make sense? People are becoming hopeless. Oh, spiritual set says her birthday is around the 21st, and she will be turning 50. Congratulations. You'll be in your priesthood. Living Water said, my birthday tomorrow, Mama. I will be 50. Congratulations. A half a century old. Oh, yes, the spirit will definitely be speaking to you. And I just felt, when 50 showed up, I was like, okay, what is this? You can, when you in your 50s, you can almost just speak things in existence. And a lot of folks know that. And this is the reason why they want to kill this message over here. You can speak it into existence. Now, I'm not saying that people who are not 50 can't speak it in existence. I'm not saying that if you 20, you 40, you 30, you can't speak that in existence. I'm just saying at 50s, you shown off gonna be able to speak it in existence. That's why, like in places like in Africa, in those villages, they be getting them women up out of them villages and stuff, because they said, I heard it for myself. The man said, we don't want them in our village because they can just say stuff and it happens. Them women was in their 50s and beyond. They can just say, hey, look, this such and such and such gonna happen, and it happens. But listen, I'm going to say this again. I'm not saying that when you're young that it won't. I'm not saying that. Please don't say that, because somebody got offended when I started talking about, when you're moving into this stage of life, like the things to look out for, what have you. And they felt left out and said, oh, you can do that in your 20s and your 30s. I ain't saying you can't. I'm just only talking about the stage of life at 50. You understand? When grandma clapped her hand, everybody shut up and got still. And you couldn't hear sound. You understand what I'm saying? That's that stage of life where you can command. And you get a lot of respect too. Even though they're going to be hard on you. You understand? They're going to hate you for it. A lot of folk gonna hate you. A lot of folk gonna hate you when you get up here. Because they know your power. They know your strengths. Y'all remember Grandma? Grandma had authority. Okay, some wonderful things happening too in your 30s, Jordan. Get ready. Honey, I had my most fun. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I could go back to 30. I had the most of my fun in my 30s. It was like a time of freedom. And for me, because I had raised 3 babies, And so I was just getting to the point they could do for themselves. They could make their own bowls of cereals. They could cook. Saying they could wash their own clothes. So, I felt this freedom. Because when I turned 30, my son, he was 10. And when they were 10, they were preparing the table, doing their own shit. I didn't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when my daughter turned 12, she was in the kitchen helping cook and everything. It was just a lot of, you understand, a lot of duties and stuff I could free myself up from, because when they were like real small, you know, it was hard. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie. Then people's like, your hair is gray. Why is your hair graying so soon? Have you ever heard of raising all three of mine was small at the same time? That's a lot. Okay. Okay. Spiritual assessor Leo Moon in the 5th house. Well, hello. Tank said yes to all of that. Hey, Lynette. You got a notification for a change. Okay. Glad to see you. Yeah, you missed out. We having seance tonight. We had some activity going on in the seance last night. You know what I'm saying? It was some activity going on in there. When I got through with my live stream, usually it'll say I've gotten 400 hits or something. This time it says zilch, 0. And then I couldn't find it for a minute, but then I figured out, I said, I know what they do. They take the video, instead of letting it upload and going in there real quick, they take my videos and they shave off numbers. Now, a lot of people might not believe it. It does sound far-fetched. When I used to say it, it was far-fetched to me too. Because I'm like, why would they want to single this little channel out? I don't have that many people here. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that many views. I mean, what's such a big deal about myself? And then when I saw it for myself, I was like, oh, I made a video out of it. I showed where when I completed a stream, I was at nearly 600. And I was like, boom, I broke a record. I woke up that morning, y'all. I was back down to 400. I said, oh, okay. Call it whatever you want to. But me, I'm thinking it's conspiracy. I'm like, and I showed it on there. I said, y'all, look at this. I'm waking up in the morning. Look at my views. I went from 600 after completing the live stream to waking up 8 hours later with only 400. Now, y'all tell me what that is. What that is. Hello? And so last night it was down to 0. They held the video for a minute so they can adjust the views, and then they launched it up. And I'm like, okay. And I got so many people saying, I don't get notifications. I'm so frustrated. They ain't finna get no notifications for this channel. This underground material. This is one of them things right here. And there's a lot of channels like mine out there hidden. Got information that will blow y'all mind, that will definitely supplement your journey, but you ain't gonna get it. Because ain't no crab leg eating and crawfish eating and mussels and come on now, corn on the cob and new potatoes. And don't get me wrong, that shit tastes good, man. I wouldn't mind having me some right now. Okay? Ain't no cooning, no buffooning. Ain't nobody eating like slices and slices of watermelon. Ain't none of that. Okay? Ain't nobody doing no shaking of the booty. Shake your booty. Okay? Ain't nobody doing that on this channel. They said this is worthless. Everything over here is worthless. Okay? Hey, Lila says thumbs up. She laughing, honey. Upside down and straight up. Okay. Okay. I'm just telling you that you over here. What I'm talking about don't matter. I know it's a lot of hoodoo channels talking about the hoodoo, but how many of them trying to promote, walking away from the church? Hello? Can I get an amen? That's the controversy over here, walking away from the church and telling it like it is. That's what's the problem, but that's okay. You know what? I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, YouTube, for your platform. And thank you so much. It is much appreciated because it's free. So, but I do owe them an explanation because people want to know why they don't get no notifications. Hopefully, you will have what they used to call a heart, but they don't make them no more. They're making mechanical hearts now. And allow the people to get the information. Okay. Lynette said, gems for me and my family. Mama, okay. And I'm hoping that all of you will incorporate this in your life and pass it down to your children, that they're going to have to be able to call down Mama Because as they continue to cook the ground, cook mama, the ground, the dirt, the soil, you're going to have to be able to be a grand magician like Jesus, okay? Where you can make one fish into a multitude of fish to feed the famine. This is where we're going. One loaf of bread to feed. You got to be a magician. Jesus was a witch. There's only going to be the witch eyes that's going to survive what's coming. You better sharpen up your skills, buddy. This right here, y'all know a lot of folks think it's entertainment and it's funny, and you know what I'm saying? I understand you want to laugh and you want to, it's funny. You understand? But I'm trying to get y'all ready. Thank you, Aja. You a part of it too? She loved that song, Near the Cross. Every time I sing it, she always, it's funny. I was singing it before I started the live stream. Yes, I sure was, wasn't it? I was doing it before the live stream. She kept saying, but when I started singing it live, she started saying, I guess she said you sang it better when you ain't live. Am I right, baby girl? Okay. She's about ready to eat. The undead said you have to click the bell button to get notifications, y'all. Jordan said fire spirits make many people shake their booties. Okay. Dance is fire and earth coming together. Earth, wind, and fire. Hello? The rhythm. The rhythm. Hello. The rhythm will make you shake that ass. It's true. It's just like something that you hear. And when you hear it, it's just like all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's just it has the Kundalini rising. No one, absolutely, I don't care who you are, can escape the rhythm. We're slaves to the rhythm, like Grace Jones would say. Spiritual ancestors, she don't eat watermelons no more because they don't have no seeds on them. Yeah, we don't supposed to eat watermelon without seeds. Now, now over the summer, like went right around right around, the middle of summer, right around 4th of July, you can get watermelons with seeds in them, and then they suddenly just disappear. You know what I'm saying? A week after the 4th, they're just gone. They're just gone. Now we're having to eat watermelons without seeds all over again. You're going to be like that all the way throughout the winter. Ask America why. Because you go overseas, you don't have that problem. And the reason why they don't necessarily want seeds and things is so that they won't reproduce, number one. And number two, but it's the information in the seeds. They don't want you to have it. You can go out and get all the sun you want, get your downloads and stuff under the constellations and stuff like that. But there's also information in seeded fruits and vegetables. Thank you, baby. You need it. It will heal you. It'll heal you. The seeds and apples, you're supposed to eat them. People say, oh, they're poisonous. Please get out of here. When I was a little girl, I used to eat the seeds. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that mess. You're just saying they're poisonous and stuff like that because you don't want them to get that B vitamin in there that protects them from these pestilence that you're creating inside of these laboratories. Because see what they do, they go in these labs and they put these different bioweapons in your body so your body cannot recognize cancer cells and can't kill them. And then you gone. If your body can recognize, hey, look, this is what's going on here, your immune system can recognize it, can go ahead and destroy it. You know what I'm saying? So cancer and HIV are similar. They're just about the same thing. It's a bad stigmatism to have HIV. Oh, you got HIV? Oh, I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of you because the mode of transmission and who it affects or infects. But when they're the same. It's like people will celebrate, they would rather have cancer than HIV. Because they're like, oh, okay, but they're both bioweapons. There is no celebration. So many of our mothers, our fathers, our loved ones have passed from both of these devastating bioweapons. It's a disease of the West, and nothing is going to change. You understand? That's why they don't want us to have our seeds. And these and I'm noticing that you can't find a seed in an orange. You can't find a seed in a this and a that. After a while, avocados won't have seeds, and those seeds and those avocados ain't no good. Because I tried to plant one, it'll pop up real quick and just die. That's okay. It's the genetics in this thing. I know that's what they doing. It's all the genetics and how they prepare it. Then you can grow an orange seed, and 5 years later, notice that it don't even grow no fruit. You see what I'm saying? You understand? I even planted some seeds one time out of a tomato. Grew the tomato, never ever flowered. No flowers, no fruit. So you want to make sure you're eating a few of your seeds if you possibly can. Hey, Jackie, thank you for moderating. How you doing? I tried to tell everybody at 4 o'clock to show up over here and stuff like that. And I guess everybody either working or still don't know that I am live. In order to find out if I'm live, don't necessarily look for them to just put it in your suggestions or whatever. You have to come inside. You have to manually come into my channels and see if I'm live. You can't be lazy about it. You got to come in here, honey. I'm reading the chat, y'all. I'm finna get ready to go because y'all, I kind of like moped around and lazied around and stuff like that. And that's what I did today. I kind of moped around, even got up a little bit late. The seance kind of wore me out. Lord. When I was a little girl, I used to wonder why older women would laugh like that. And I would try to practice and laugh like that, and it didn't work. But as I've gotten older, I can laugh like that. I never will forget my mom. She was like in her early 50s. And my these are my adopted people, my adopted mother and my adopted cousin. She was a cousin of my mom through some kind of way they married, but she was an older woman. She was like well up into I love her. She was so sweet to me. We called her Cousin Lemon. For short, just Cousin Lemon. Everybody called her Lemon because her name was Lemonia. So we called her Lemon. And they would sit there and talk about old times together. My mom would sit in her car in the passenger seat. She wouldn't go in that house because I ain't lying. The house was not clean, But anyway, I love them because I don't know. Some of them are listening to me now. I don't care. Ooh, look, don't take this offensive, y'all. If family of y'all listen and stuff like that. But y'all know how it was up in there. And I spent that's why I learned how to be ghetto at. I learned how to be ghetto at my cousin's house. They taught me how to be ghetto because I was very proper and spoke a proper vernacular because my mom was a school teacher and she would correct us on everything. And all of her friends were school teachers. So we had to be poised when we were around there. We had to be like the Oprah Winfrey's. My mom was an Oprah Winfrey type woman, just to be honest with you. And So I started going to these schools and stuff out there because it was hard for my mom to find a school for me because everywhere I went, the people did not like me because I was very honest. And I would just tell you, wait, this is not what it's saying in the book. Let's talk about this, okay? I never will forget. I had a science teacher. She called it a retina. I said, no, that's retina. Retina. I heard it on TV. It's called retina. And then she talked about the different astronauts and stuff that went to the moon. I said, well, I'm just going to be honest. My auntie said, ain't no man ever been to no moon. So I was like that. So it was a challenge trying to find a school for me to go to. So I had to went to every school in Birmingham. Hello. So finally, my mom had to elect to put, I was kicked out of Our Lady of Fatima. I was kicked out of Holy Family. all of these Christian, I just told them straight out, I don't want to be here. I don't believe in this. It's not real. I mean, people tell me, girl, we ain't never met nobody like you. You were so defiant. So anyway, so my mom was put in a situation where she had to put me in a school that was fairly well, but it was in the ghetto area. So we used their address to get me in that school. The school was called Council, and it had a wonderful program for art because my mom really believed in me going to art school. And so my cousins, which were like adopted cousins and stuff, they were very protective over me, and they taught me how to be ghetto and take up for myself because I couldn't. And they taught me all of the tricks of trades, how to talk, with slang and all of that, how to cuss. Toy girl, I know you ain't watching me, but Toy taught me how to cuss. She said, girl, you don't cuss like this. You got to cuss like that. So, and everything. So now why did I even tell y'all about this? But anyway, so those were the days and stuff like that. So, my mom would pick us up from there because we would stay there, and she would drop us up all 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll be there at 5 in the morning, and we'll stay there and stuff like that until they were ready to walk to school, and we walked to school together and stuff like that. And my mom would come in the evening time and pick us up. She would give Lamonia money and stuff to, cook stuff for us, and Lamonia didn't do it. We would go in and have a bologna sandwich or something like that, and that's it. My mom would still have to come home and cook. We would still have to eat, later on and stuff. My mama didn't really want us eating bologna, really, because we was like vegetarians. My mom ate meat, but we didn't. So she would be upset with Lamonia and stuff. But anyway, so we would, she would be talking about all of that at once, and we would just listening to the two of them. And when they had good conversations and stuff like that, she'd be like, "Hi," and I'm like, "What do they mean?" That's how they would greet each other. Hi. And I'm like, then I go and practice. Hi. And then they laugh. Oh, great day in the morning. Long child, good. And all of that stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I'm talking about that. But I thought they were pretty cool the way they talked, and I liked to laugh and stuff. But Mama never could learn how to laugh like them up until now. So hello, hey Michelle, how you doing? Anyways, y'all, I ain't trying to I'm not trying to stay here long, y'all. I got to go. I gotta go, y'all. Okay, and thank y'all for all of this. Okay, on there said almost smell like cyanide, and a rare 5% of the population can actually pick up the scent. Yeah, it actually has cyanide in it. Yep, almost have cyanide in it. Peach. Now they said a peach seed inside is poisonous. They say it got cyanide in it. That's not true. I mean, it may have it, but they say that it is poison. That is not true. That is not true. Natural grown peach seeds were not poisonous for me because I had a friend that had a peach tree, and I would go and raid their tree. And by the way, I'm allergic to the fuzz. I'm allergic to birch trees, but honey, I would eat them anyways. But I would raid them. I would get a bag full. I would go home. I would get my knife and I would cut that fuzz off. And matter of fact, you don't even see peaches don't even have that fuzz on them no more, because the fuzz will make it feel like it's sticking you on your skin. They don't even have that no more because they genetically modified it. You can't find farmers with the true peach no more because you can't grow it. The winters and stuff are harsh on those trees. But anyways, when I would eat at least 6 of them. Disclaimer, I don't want nobody to do this. But when I got through eating them, I could eat 4 to 5 peaches. And then I would get a pecan cracker and crack the inside of the shell. And I would eat the insides of it because it was like a walnut to me. I said, these look like walnuts. Sure did. I would crack them open. And I'd eat the seeds. Nothing ever happened. I'm still here. Y'all better stop listening to all of that stuff. Also, hey Tam, how you doing? Thank you for the love. Also, I would and y'all right out there with that ink weed out there, that poke weed out there. Every time them things get black, them little balls, ink weed balls, poke, but what they call them, poke berries. Every time they get black, the birds come and get them, and I'm trying to get some for myself. They won't even let me have. They coming over here to my house like this is a sanctuary. Hello? We lift our hands to we lift our beaks to the sanctuary. Come on. Let me have something over here. You done ate up all the peaches and you done ate up. Come on, this is not a bird sanctuary. I may as well get a sign and get some grant money or something. Anybody know how to prepare grants? Lord. Can't have nothing over here. The animals are hungry, y'all. That's right, D. Williams. No more fuzz on the peaches. They don't see what they're trying to do is go up in there and extract of that whatever type of gene inside of that peach, so that when you eat that peach seed, that inside, that they can extract whatever trait that is in there, so folks won't be resorting to go to that to treat themselves for no cancer. Because it is said that folks can treat themselves with them seeds for cancer. Hello? There you go. If the birds can eat seeds, we can too. Hello? Hey, Lilith. She put some birds up there for us to look at. The birds can eat the seeds. We can eat them too. Don't let them keep telling you this poison, that's poison. Don't. Now, this is a disclaimer. Now, I'm not telling nobody to go out there and deliberately eat them. But 5 apple seeds, most times it's like 4 to 5 apple seeds in that apple, in that area, 4 quaint. You can eat those. I eat them all the time. What? Come on now, let's get real. They don't want you to have a watermelon with seeds in it, because that right there, like I say, it aligns your DNA. It does what it's supposed to do for your DNA. They don't want you to have that information. They want us to die. Want us to die slowly. They can kill us all right now if they want to, but that ain't gonna benefit them none. They need somebody hanging around to labor over this place. And they also need you to go into these hospitals so they can make money. Where your brains at? Hello? Oh, by design. Lord have mercy. They just want us to go and get these cheeseburgers and hot dogs where they done laced it with whatever that is that keeps your immune system from recognizing that there are some cancer cells in your body. There you go. That's exactly what it is. As I'm over here kind of straightening up. Y'all, I've rested a little too long today, but my body needs rest. It just needs some rest. You know what I'm saying? It just needs rest. If y'all don't let nobody make you feel guilty and stuff like that. My dad used to try to make me feel guilty when I lazied around. Because he used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. The first thing he did when I got grown, started calling me, "Are you out that bed yet, Vanita?" I'm like, "Dad, look, I'm grown. I can stay in my bed as long as I want to." I never had no more problems with that. I felt bad, though. But I had to let him know. I had children. I'm grown. I get tired. I get tired fast. I'm still tired from slaving over them children. Okay. That's some hard work. That's some hard work. And children, I don't make no apologies for it. It's some hard work. Y'all better know what y'all getting yourself into. Talking about some raising children and children. And you wonder why grandma walked with a stick. Shit. Men don't have to go half through what we go through as women. Hello. I ain't trying to be hard on y'all men and everything. I'm sure if y'all could do it, y'all do it. The men in my circle. The men on the outside of my circle. I don't know about y'all. Yes, D. Williams said, yes, it is hard. I have 4 young men. What is some work, girl? Ooh, girl, I couldn't imagine with food prices and stuff. How do you buy them groceries, girl? How? Ooh, because I know my son, when he was growing up, he could sure enough eat, honey. He could eat a box of cereal. He did. He could eat a box of cereal and a half a gallon of milk by himself. Boy, he could eat, boy. I'm telling you what, by the time he was 10 years old, he could eat a whole pizza by himself. That wasn't nothing, and be looking for something else to eat. And he grew to be, my son, about 6'5" or 6'6". Grew to be that tall, great big old hands and feet. Now, if I had 4 of them, y'all, I don't think I'd be making videos right now. I'd probably be somewhere resting in my grave. It was too much. Okay, spiritual. I says I'm getting me a dog and a cat. No, I raised my daughter already. No more babies. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you. I got to a point. I said, this is it. I was like Michael Jackson. This is it. This is it. Because my youngest daughter, that she was a surprise. It was like, surprise. I'm like, what? So what is this? What is going on? I'm pregnant? I mean, I just knew it. I just knew I was pregnant. I don't know why. It just had this just out of nowhere. The day I was supposed to, a day before I was supposed to have my cycle, it was just like, bing. It just came out of nowhere. Buy a pregnancy test. Bought one, and I was pregnant. And I just stared at myself in the mirror for almost 30 minutes. And what was on my mind was this: I got to go through this again. I got to go through this again. God, you told me you weren't gonna let me get pregnant no time soon. Now she's 27 years old. Okay. So, after I had her, I said, this ain't happening to me no more. I couldn't, I'm just gonna be honest, I couldn't afford children like that. Some people, I see it's a woman on here now. She's got about 7 or 8 children. You know what I'm saying? She's blessed like that. Everybody just can't afford a bunch of children. They're talking about birth rates are going down in America and everything. If you see these food prices and the prices of diapers and daycare, you'd understand. Shoot. It was beneficial in the days to have a whole bunch of children, because some of them folks saw their children as livestock. It was just like more children to go out and garden and farm. And you see what I'm saying? It was just like giving birth to machines. Oh, okay. Okay, let's plan. Okay, we done had this baby. Okay, when we gonna have another one? Oh, let's work on that now. Okay. Hello? It's a demon around me because I smell sulfur from a match. I know what they smell like. I know what they smell like. And it's hot too. Whew. Oh, your mom was 41, Amdi? Okay, 41, that ain't bad. Folks have babies around that time. That ain't bad. Now, if you tell me she had a baby, and that ain't bad. Well, some women have babies like right at 50, but if you tell me something other than that, I'll be like, whoa, that's like breaking a record. But yeah, okay. You was born in 83. Okay. Hey, Goddess Gray. Yes, Melanin. They put you to work, baby. They had one on the rug bowl. Hello. Want to be canning. Somebody be picking apples and oranges and pecans. I mean, it took all of that back in them days. Somebody else would be out there slopping hogs and feeding the cow. Somebody got to milk the cow. You needed all the children you could get. Back in the days, I'm going to be honest with you, they were having like 20-some children. They started out with 30-some, then they skinned them down to 20-some, then they skinned them down to 10-some. I got friends right now. Their mamas had like 12 children around my time. My mom only had 5, but some had 12. Now, even nowadays, if you say you had 5 children, if you say now you got 5 children, people are shocked. What? You got how many now? 5. That's like breaking a record. But them folks were having 30 children back in the day. That's why they introduced the health department. They said, come on now, we better let's get a health department in all these different neighborhoods, honey. We're gonna be overwhelmed. Just said she's 76 now, in good health. Wonderful. So how many y'all gonna have? Now you do good to have one child now. They got all this stuff and sterilization stuff in your foods, and they're having these girls and stuff to get these Gardasil shots and stuff so they can sterilize the population with that. Don't let your children get no Gardasil shots. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go on and meet me tonight. I'll be on tonight if it's the great big mama's will. Okay, and nothing happened. I'll be on tonight on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel between 12 and 12:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Come with your favorite tea. Last night I said I was gonna do hibiscus, but I did what did I do? I did ginger. I did ginger tea. When I like that ginger tea made me sleep a little late too. Maybe that was some rest I needed to get. I had ginger tea last night. It was lemon and ginger, I think, or just ginger, something like that. So I think I'm gonna do hibiscus tonight. Y'all bring your favorite tea. Boy, it had me sweating too. Boy, I was hot. And I'll bring a candle of your choice. Okay. And bring your cigar and your liquor. Hello. You got to be doing some libations. This is for the people who want to do it. Okay. Lay says you just bring whatever you want. If you don't want to bring that, then bring what you want to bring. Lay said it would be chamomile for her. Morbid Witch, how you doing? She says it's going to be dandelion tea for her. I might do dandelion tea too. Because I need to get some fluid off my body. Dandelion tea will send you to the bathroom. You will be diuretic. It's good for cleansing. That dandelion tea. Melanin, you gonna rest up for tonight. Get you some rest, babe, okay? Yes, it is good. And we be around here cutting the dandelions out the yard and digging it up. I be telling y'all be digging up y'all blessing. Anytime you see that is nature's gift, honey. Dig that dandelion up, clean them roots out real good, and make you a salad out the leaves and a tea out the root, and garnish with them flowers your salads. Eat it. What you say, Melanin? You've been making party props, Toy Story themed. Okay. Get you some rest. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Okay. See y'all tonight. Please rate and subscribe.